Hi, it's Timo here and welcome to the productivity video tip number 1. This week we are going to talk about 2 little tweaks that you can do to your daily task list. Now, first of all, I have to apologize because you might see some reflection on my whiteboard. It is because the window is at that direction and there is some sunlight coming, but hopefully you can see the presentation clearly. Anyway, this tip is all about tweaking your task list, and for example, your task list might look like this. You have certain tasks, like in this case there are 5 different tasks and a small description of these tasks, and this is a very typical setup, and this is the way I used to write down my task list the night before. Okay, so it works, but obviously you could tweak this a little bit in order to make it work even more. So the tip or the tweak number 1 that you could do is to prioritize your tasks. And obviously there is nothing new in this tip. Prioritization is a very basic element of time management or productivity. So, but when you take that to your task list level, so it's much easier for you to see the tasks that you should be doing first the next day. So the way I do it is that I put a small letter A next to that task that I want to get done the next day, like this. And as you can see, I have 5 tasks over here and 2 of them have a letter A next to them. So it's very easy for me to see that, hey, these 2 tasks are something that I want to get done the next day, and I want to focus them first before moving to those other tasks with the lower priority. It makes your task list maybe a little bit easier to see where to start working and which tasks to focus on at first. Okay, that was the tip number 1, and the tip number 2 related to task lists is to try to figure out the way in order you are actually doing your tasks the next day. What I used to do earlier was that I just used to write down all those tasks under each other, and then I had a bunch of items on my list, and I didn't give my task list any further thoughts. But just some time ago, and actually I learned this tip from reading a blog, and unfortunately I'm unable to remember the author of the blog or the name of the blog, so I'm unable to give credit. But anyway, the idea that I learned reading that blog was that you should try to actually lay down the tasks in that particular order that you are going to do them the next day. So you may be thinking that, okay, maybe this task is the number 1 thing, and then this is the second one, and this is the third one, and this is the 4th, and this is the 5th, and so on. So so far when I have been testing this, I have seen that it improves my, I don't know, maybe it improves my productivity a bit because I know the next thing that I should be doing. So give this a little bit thought beforehand. When you plan your daily task list the night before, give some thoughts in which order you are going to execute the task or the tasks, so that the execution goes as smoothly as possible. Okay, these are those 2 tweaks that I wanted to talk about this Friday, and I truly hope that you like this video and pass the word around. Share this video on bookmarking sites and Twitter and Facebook, and send email to your friends, and pass the word around, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.